Okay, guys, direct variation. This little formula out here says y equals kx is the direct variation function. Okay? Just relax. This function defines how y is affected when x varies or when it changes. Okay? It changes directly with x, or y does. Okay? K in direct variation is the same thing as slope. It's the same thing as slope. But it can't be 0 when we're talking about direct variation. Okay? So we have to have some kind of slope, a negative or a positive. It can't be 0. Okay? But do you see how k took the place of m? Y equals mx plus b. Right? This just took the place of k. All right, now let's look at this. Let's look at this first example. And what it's talking about, guys, it always starts, do you agree that the y-intercept is 0? It always starts here. A graph of a direct variation. Yeah? And it's, if I just draw this one, it's going to go up a certain amount for every 1 unit. Right? For 2 units, it's going to go up the same amount again. Right? For 3 units, it's going to go up the same amount again. It's the same thing as slope. It's called a rate of change. How much does it increase over this 1 unit? Okay? Now, it's not always over 1 unit. I mean, we may get a fraction for k. Okay? But the idea is the same thing as slope, what we've been doing. Now, look at this one. We know that the formula is y equals kx. Y equals kx. Okay? In example 1, it says, if we know that m varies directly as n, and that m equals 42 and n equals 2, find the following. A, the constant of variation. What? That's just find out what k equals. Okay? K is called the constant of variation. It's the amount that we change by every time. It is a constant. It describes the way that we change every unit, every time. Okay? So they want us to find out what k is. Wait a minute, Mr. Cortez. You told me that the function is y equals kx, and now you're giving me m and n. Okay. Really? Can you rewrite y equals kx with m and n? Which one takes the place of y? Is it m or is it n? Alexander? N. N, because it's alphabetical. So that's y, so m must be x. Good. So instead of it saying y equals kx, it says n equals km. We plug in the value they give us for n. 2 is equal to k times 42. What do I do to get rid of the 42 so I know what k is by itself? What is that, Jordan?
You divide both sides by 42.
Both sides by 42, and I'm going to get 1 over 21 is equal to k. All right, I don't like that answer. I wonder if I wrote the problem down correctly. Okay. I mean, we did it correctly. I'm wondering if this was supposed to be n and that was supposed to be m. I don't know. But it doesn't matter. Now it says, find the value of m when n equals 3. Okay, if n equals 3, now I'm going to go back and I've got n is equal to 1 over 21 times m, right? I found out what the k was. So now I'm going to just rewrite the equation. They gave me 3. Okay, well, I'm going to plug in 3 is equal to 1 over 21 times m. How do I get rid of the 1 over 21, Joe?
Multiply by its reciprocal on both sides.
Multiply by its reciprocal, which is 21 over 1. And I'm going to get 63 is equal to m. Is that easy enough? They're going to give you a point, find out what k is. Once you find out what k is, rewrite the equation. They're going to give you another one and say, well, okay, if that's what k is, then plug this in and find out what m is. All right? Sensible enough on the first one? Okay, good enough. Let's look at the next one.